If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. Lil Durk is about to drop his new album, 7220, next Tuesday on February 22nd. And today, I wanted to go over everything that we know about this new Durkio album, and also get a little bit into what I expect from this album and the backgrounds behind it. So let's jump straight into this. So Durkio is riding high off of the wave of his success of his collaborative mixtape with Lil Baby, The Voice of the Heroes, which dropped in May of 2021. Before that, he kind of revived his career with back-to-back releases, starting in 2018, moving all the way through 2020 with releases like The Voice, and then obviously resulting in his collaborative effort with Lil Baby. And ever since, he's trying to come back, and especially ever since The Voice dropped, I've really been watching the dude again. Obviously, that Drake feature on Laugh Now, Cry Later really put him on and gave him a big commercial success. So this new album was only a matter of time until it dropped. So let's look at when we first heard about this album. So this album was announced in January, to be specific, on January 31st. Lil Durk took to Instagram to share a picture of himself with just, the usual, him flexing money, watches, and stuff like that. And the caption of this post reads, 7220, my granny address, the house it all started in, and then a dolphin emoji. And then it says, album done. So at this point, we knew that something was coming. We knew that he said the album was done. We knew that it was going to be called 7220, being a reference to the address of his grandmother's house, where apparently he started rapping. I didn't know that, but that's probably his throwback to that starting of his career, just like, for example, Kanye's was with his childhood house as well. Now, ever since then, we've gotten several tweets from him just promoting the album, just saying 7220 and stuff like that. So he's really been trying to get the name of the album out there. And I just mentioned Kanye with the childhood house, but Kanye also plays another big role in the rollout of this album, because Lil Durk took to his Instagram story and also to his Twitter and to every possible social media outlet to promote that this album was gonna drop the same day as Kanye was dropping, so February 22nd. Kanye is obviously dropping Donda 2, his highly anticipated new album, on the same day, which is a Tuesday, which is kind of weird. To Kanye, it has some meaning because of the 22222 astrology sign or whatever, but to Durkio, I'm not quite sure how that really, has a connection. Maybe it's just because Kanye is dropping the same day. Maybe like a, Chicago people supporting each other type of thing. But I really don't see any point why Durk would have to drop on a Tuesday, especially since he's not on a level of like a Kanye West yet, where he can just allow that to, dampen his commercial success. That doesn't mean he didn't care about that, a lot in the past. We've seen The Voice release on a Thursday, so also completely missing the whole data collection from Billboard. So it's not like he really cared about that, at any point, but still, I feel like someone like Kanye can do that, but someone like Durkio is not in a position where that would really be a wise move. But I guess that's just the way that he wanted to roll with this. This whole dropping the same day as Kanye has really become a big thing for him. As I just said, he really tried to promote this on like every possible channel, even, getting Kanye to promote the album and then repost it on his social media. So this thing is really like a big theme for him to drop the same day as Kanye. Durkio has also been making some waves with the NBA Youngboy beef that's been going on for quite some time now, where NBA Youngboy mentioned Oat Block and dissed Vaughn and stuff like that, and then Durkio had some stuff to say about that, and that thing went back and forth. So it seems like Durkio was out here trying to get a little bit of buzz to his name again, which also ultimately led to him dropping a couple of songs and also hopping on a couple of features that we're going to look at now and see what we can learn about that for this new album. So Durkio himself has released 2 singles solo so far, the first being Pissed Me Off, which I thought was a pretty solid track, nothing that we haven't heard before from Durkio, but just a classic Durkio track. Then also Lion Eyes, which I liked quite a bit better. I thought that record was just, more like that the voice Durkio style that I really like, but I get a lot of people also like the Piss Me Off style. Then also Durkio hopped on that Broadway Girls remix with Morgan Wallen, which was a very big thing. That song is also doing really well, and everybody was like very surprised that Durkio was hopping on here, but as I said, that's just him making waves again and trying to get some buzz to his name. Then also recently he hopped on that track Rumors with Gucci Mane, so obviously that is also a pretty big track that's been going around, especially in Atlanta, and again, Durkio just trying to get some buzz again. Now, I said earlier that we got the announcement on January 31st, and that is the date that we got the announcement, but also he announced the tour for this thing earlier than this. He announced the tour, I think it was January 13th or something like that. He gave us all the tour dates on there. It was called the 7220 tour, so at this point we could also guess that the album was going to be called that, but we just didn't have official confirmation on that yet. It could also just be, a random tour just being titled that. On the cover of the tour, we can also see in the background a house, probably, his granny's house that he's referencing with the whole album. The tour is starting on April 8th, so it will make sense for him to drop before that, which is, of course, going to be on the 22nd. I'm not quite sure how to feel about him dropping on the 22nd. I think it still might, get moved back to the Friday of that week, because dropping on the same day as Kanye is not really a wise move, just commercially. But, as I said, he never really cared about those commercial numbers in the first place, so it's not clear if it's going to drop on that Tuesday or not. But I guess by the way he's promoting it and making it such a big deal, this dropping the same day as Kanye, it might very well be. I think Durkio is in a special place right now where he can really elevate his career to the next level. We've seen him, as I said, on the Drake track, which gave him a big boost, but then on The Voice, for example, he didn't collaborate with a lot of high-profile artists in the industry, and that is something that I like about him. That's what keeps him authentic and real, but at the same time, maybe he needs those features on a couple of tracks to really boost himself out there and elevate to like a really big level, like a Lil Baby level. Is like the next level where he's gonna get towards. But shout out to my man Durkio for really reviving his career and showing us all how to do that, because this man was really, not that pop and then falling off, and then he just came right back around. And I hope that this new album 7220 is again another piece in his discography that will tell his rise up again, and I hope that his rise is not over yet, because this man is really important for hip-hop. So yeah, that's everything we know about 7220, Lil Durk's new album, dropping next Tuesday on February 22nd, the same day as Kanye. We know that this album is named after his granny's address. We know a couple of singles so far that he's released and what style we're going to see on here. We also know there's a tour for it. Maybe the cover art will be somewhat along the lines of the tour announcement poster that I just showed y'all. But yeah, if we do get any more information on this, I'll be sure to keep y'all updated, so make sure to stay subscribed to always be up to date with Lil Durk 7220. So yeah, now I know what you think about this. Are you hyped for this 7220 Lil Durk? All your thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.